Welcome, you're watching Vox News, your daily news updates with Rita Kamkumo. Our headlines today: Nigeria dissolves its controversial police unit, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, after a series of protests and a social media campaign. The president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, arrives in Bamako to meet with Mali's post-coup government. The opposition in Ivory Coast unites against the re-election of incumbent President Alassane Ouattara at a massive rally.
The Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police, otherwise known as SARS, is hereby dissolved across all formations, the 36 state police commands, and the Federal Capital Territory, where they currently exist.
Nigeria on Sunday announced the dissolution of its highly controversial Special Police Unit. Sunday's announcement came after nationwide protests over years of alleged abuses and a high-profile social media campaign. On Friday, hundreds of people protested against police brutality in Lagos after a video of a man being allegedly killed by police officers went viral.
So we are saying that they should end SARS. SARS is anti-robbery squad. We are not armed robbers. A situation where you will walk on the road and somebody will arrest you for no reason, lock you up, and our government will do nothing. People have lost their lives. Innocent citizens have died for this cause. So for no reasons, they have been killing us. They have been harassing us. They have been brutalizing us.
We're here because our youth are tired of what SARS are doing to us. SARS are being brutal in this country and it's not fair. We don't have our rights as youth of this nation, and it's not fair. The only thing we are here doing, we are protesting and asking the government to end SARS. We don't want them in our streets. They are killing our youth.
I'm a dancer as well, so they arrest you and they want to prove that you're a dancer. So you actually have to dance for them on the road. And they will for them to actually agree.
After you show them your ID card,
last week they caught two dancers all the way from Yaba. They took those two dancers to Ikorodu and had to collect 10,000 naira from them. It's just for being dancers. They did not commit any crime.
President Muhammadu Buhari's office on Sunday confirmed the dissolution of the Special Police Unit tackling serious crimes with immediate effect. Lagos residents reacted with both suspicion and relief to the news.
It's a very welcome development, you understand? Why? Because people have been complaining. What's the meaning of SARS? Special Anti-Robbery Squad. And they are to arresting people into financial crime. What concerns our financial crime in the country? We have FCC there. But SARS are into the work. Seriously. Going about, say you are a Yahoo boy. No, let them go, let them go. Let them go, that's what I can say. Let them go.
This is not the first time the government have been banned SARS. They are banned. This is third time now. Sam, at the end, they'll soon come up again. So for me, it's not acceptable. In fact, let the government, let them scrap the unit SARS. You can see the masses are not happy. Nobody's happy about the SARS. SARS are busy killing us in Nigeria. Especially when you go to SARS, you see them shooting innocent Nigerians.
It's now enlightening that the fact that Nigerians can actually speak out and celebrities are leading the protest has been absolutely amazing. The fact that Nigerians can actually gather up and to a cause actually, and to do things that people know that we have a voice.
Number one trending in Nigeria right now is end police brutality in Nigeria. Yeah, justice for Jimo, who was actually killed as well. Congratulations, Nigerians. Breaking news, let Buhari.
So everything that's trending on Twitter right now has to do with the end SARS movement. So it's really, really exciting to see that Nigerians are gathering together for a good cause.
The Nigeria Police Force also announced an investigation into allegations of crimes committed against citizens, adding that the culprits will be punished. On the political front, the president of Ghana, who is also the current head of the Economic Community of West African States, Nana Akufo-Addo, on Sunday arrived in Mali for an official visit after the group lifted the post-coup sanctions placed on the country. Akufo-Addo met with Mali's new interim president, Bandao, Prime Minister Mokhtar Wane, and the Vice President, Assimi Goïta. The goal of the meetings was to discuss the transition to civilian rule, including the steps that will be implemented to ensure that the 18-month deadline for the staging of elections is met. The West Africa leaders also discussed the dissolution of the military junta, which should take place after the establishment of the National Transitional Council, a body that will play the role of parliament. In Ivory Coast, the opposition on Saturday presented a united front against the re-election of incumbent President Alassane Ouattara at a pre-election rally that brought together about 30,000 people.
I've come to defend my country because there is no peace. It's always war. I hear noises. This morning I woke and I said to myself, I'm coming to the stadium with my child.
We Ivorians are tired. We are tired. We want to get rid of Alassane. We don't want him anymore. That's it. I am Democratic Party of Ivory Coast, PDCI. But today there is no PDCI. It's the Ivory Coast that's here. The young people are here. We are standing as if we are one to say no to a third term of Alassane Ouattara.
Ivory Coast's presidential election is due to kickstart on the 31st of October. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, opposition leader Martin Fayulu on Friday denounced what he called the balkanization of the country following a territorial division that allowed the DRC to go from 11 to 26 provinces.
The flashy Minembwe project in a rural commune must be understood as an attempt to officialize the materialization of the occupation of our country and thus the beginning of the process of its physical balkanization. This is certainly because the pact or deal of Joseph Kabila, Felix Tshisekedi gave them the mandate to implement, by challenge, the balkanization plan of our country. As a people, we will not accept this humiliation and we will vigorously oppose it.
President Felix Tshisekedi last week decided not to grant the status of a full-fledged municipality to Minembwe, a commune in the highlands of the South Kivu province, populated by a majority of Congolese Tutsis, a case that has been stirring up anti-Rwanda resentment throughout the country.
If today we give up and leave Minembwe in the hands of these occupants, tomorrow we will have no country. We would be the first people of Africa to be enslaved, occupied and colonized by other people of Africa.
Fayulu called for a march for the unity and integrity of the country.
I launch a vibrant and solemn appeal to all Congolese men and women for a march of national unity and defense of territorial integrity this Wednesday, October 14, 2020, mainly in Kinshasa and Uvira, as well as in other cities of the Republic.
Wednesday's march is set to take place in several cities across the country, including Kinshasa and Uvira. In Namibia, the police on Saturday fired tear gas at protesters in the capital city, Windhoek, during the third day of nationwide demonstrations against gender-based violence, especially at the workplace.
Companies must be mandated to have a response plan on sexual harassment and SGBV in the workplace. It must be compulsory.
At this point, I have to reiterate that we're not here to hurt anybody, because we are not going to be perpetuating violence in this country. It's not going to continue with us. We want peace, and that's why we're here. We want to work with the presidency. We want to work with the Namibian police force. We want to work with the private sector.
The city of Windhoek alone receives more than 200 cases reported under the Domestic Violence Act on a monthly basis. The nearly 400 protesters, predominantly young women, called on President H. Gangop to declare a state of emergency over violence against women and femicide. In South Africa, a judiciary panel on Friday ordered former President Jacob Zuma to testify next month over allegations of state corruption during his 9-year rule.
The Secretary of the Commission is hereby authorized and directed to sign and issue a summons requiring Mr. Jacob Gedleyihlekisa Zuma, former President of the Republic of South Africa, to appear before the Commission at 10 o'clock on the 16th to the 20th of November for purposes of giving evidence before the Commission and being questioned in order to ascertain certain matters relating to the subject of the investigations of the Commission.
Zuma, who became president in 2009, was forced to resign in February 2018 over corruption scandals. The former leader has repeatedly refused to testify to the Commission, claiming he was being questioned unfairly, among other reasons. On the international scene, in the United Kingdom, Nigerians from the diaspora on Sunday protested against police oppression and brutality in Nigeria in front of the Nigerian embassy in London. The demonstration was in solidarity with friends and family who successfully protested at home, urging Nigerian authorities to end SARS, the disputed Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigeria Police. The controversial police unit, which had long been accused of grave human rights abuses, was officially dissolved on Sunday. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Vox News.